Hello everyone. In today's video we will be continuing our review of basic operations. Now as you can see here, I've already written some problems and I want you to pause the video and try and solve these problems on your own. You can do them. It's nothing new. So I want you to give it a shot on your own and then come back to see if you did them correctly. So pause the video now. Okay, so if you're back, you solved them. Let's see if you got them correctly. Let's read the first one. First one says Timothy has 438 stamps. If Angel had 379 more stamps than she currently does, she would have twice as many as Timothy. How many stamps does she currently have? Okay, so these problems might get a little confusing. If you need to read them more than once, that's perfectly fine. Let's try and understand what this says here. Timothy has 438 stamps. Okay, let's imagine a box filled with Timothy's stamps. And if Angel had 379 more than what she currently has, so we don't know how much that is, that's what we're looking for, but we know that if she had another 379, she would have twice as many as Timothy. Well, how much is twice as many as however many he has now? Well, since he had 438, twice as many would be 438 times 2. So let's find out how much that is. 438 times 2. To find how many stamps Angel would have if she had another 379. 2 times 3 makes 6, plus 1 that I carried over makes 7. 2 times 4 makes 8. So this is how many stamps Angel would have if she had another 379 than what she already has. So to find how many stamps she already has, I have to take this away from this, because if this is how much she needs to get to this, then if I take this away from this, I find out how many she has, how many she already has. I find out where her number of stamps currently is, basically. So I got to do 876 minus 379. 6 take away 9 I can't do, so I do 16 take away 9, which makes 7. And then 7 take away 8 can't happen, so 17 take away 8 makes 9. And 8 take away 4 makes 4. So she currently has 497 stamps. Okay, that's the first one. Let's move on to the next one. There are 2,450 people at a stadium. 896 of them are female, means they're girls. How many more males are there than females? So how many more boys than girls? Okay, so to solve this, first we need to find out how many the boys are. If we know that out of 2,450 people, 896 are girls, that means that the rest are boys. So to find the number of boys, we got to subtract this from this. Let's do that. 2,450 minus 896. This looks like a bit like a 4. Okay, I borrow here and I do 10 take away 6, which makes 4. I borrow again to do 15 take away 10, which makes 5. I borrow again to do 14 take away 9, which makes 5. And then 2 take away 1 will give me 1. So my result is 1,554. But that's just the number of boys. The question isn't how many boys are there. The question is how many more boys than girls are there. So I need to find the difference between boys and girls. Now, immediately when you hear the word difference, the operation that should come to mind is subtraction, because the difference is the result of a subtraction. Just like the sum is the result of an addition, and the product is the result of a multiplication. Okay, we borrow here and we say 14 take away 6 makes 8. We borrow again and we do 15 take away 10 makes 5. We borrow again and we do 15 take away 9 makes 6. And then 1 take away 1 makes 0. So my result is 658. There are 658 more males than females. Let's erase this. Next up, Albert had 637 euros. He got paid another 90 euros. He wanted to buy a TV, but still needed another 155 euros. How much did the TV cost? Okay, so let's first figure out the amount of money that Albert has. He currently has 637, but he gets paid another 90. So that means that the amount of money that he currently has is 637 plus 90. 7 and 0 makes 7. 3 and 9 makes 12. 6 and 1 that I carried over makes 7. So he currently has 727 euros. And he needs another 155 to buy the TV. That means that the TV costs this plus this, because he already has this and he needs another 155, so I have to add this to find out how much the TV costs. So 727 plus 155. 7 and 5 makes 12. So I write 2, I carry 1. 2 and 5 makes 7, plus 1 that I carried over makes 8. 7 and 1 makes 8. So my answer is that the TV costs 882 euros, which is too much for TV. So that'll be those problems. Pause them if you need to look at your answers again and see if you got them correctly. Let's move on to the next problems. Again, pause the video and try and solve these on your own, and then come back to see if you got them correctly. So pause the video now. Okay, let's see if you got them correctly. Problem number 4 says, Arthur decided to read a 400-page novel. The first day he read 84 pages. The second day he read 107 pages. The third day he read 188 pages. How many pages does he have left to finish the book? Okay, so the whole book is 400 pages. Each day he's reading some pages. Now these are pages he no longer needs to read. So they're pages that I need to subtract from the total number of pages to find how many he has left. So I need to do 400 take away 84. And then whatever I find, I'm going to subtract 107. And then whatever I find, I'm going to subtract, what's the final number? 188. So here, if I do the subtraction, you can do it on your own a little slower. What I'm going to find is 316. So I'm going to do 316 minus 107. And what I would get from this is 209. Next, I'm going to do 209 minus 188, because all these are pages that he reads. 188, right? Yeah. And what I'm going to get from this is 21. So he's still got 21 pages left to read. 21 pages. Next up. Each boy has 7 stickers and each girl has 9 stickers. How many stickers will 9 boys and 8 girls have altogether? Well, to answer that, we first need to find out how many stickers 9 boys will have, and then find how many stickers 8 girls will have. So to do that, we need to think, well, since one boy has 7 stickers, 9 boys will have 7 times 9 stickers, which makes 63. And then the girls, since each girl has 9 stickers, 8 girls will have 8 times 9 stickers, which will give me 72. So altogether, they're going to have 63 plus 72, which, if I add these together, would give me 135 stickers. I added them because I want to find how many stickers they have altogether, which is usually a giveaway that you need to add the numbers. 135 stickers. Next up, Teddy and Sally each spend 800 euros of their salary and save the rest. Teddy saves 250 euros every month, and after 2 months, he has saved 80 more euros than Sally. How much do Sally and Teddy make altogether? Okay, so to figure that out, we need to figure out how much money each of them makes per month. Okay, so we know that they both spent 800 euros, and then we also know that Teddy saves the rest, which is 250 euros. So altogether, he's making 800 plus 250. Because we know the problem told us that he's saving the rest. So finding Teddy's salary is quite easy. What's more difficult is going to be finding Sally's salary. Because what information do we have about Sally's salary? It's that Teddy, after 2 months, Teddy has saved up 250, no, sorry, he's saved up 80 more euros than Sally. So, what can we get from that? Well, how much money will Teddy have saved after 2 months? Well, since he saves 250 every 1 month, that means that after 2 months, he is going to have saved 250 plus 250. So he's going to have saved 500 euros. And we're being told that that is 80 more than what Sally has saved. So we need to find the difference. Meaning I need to do 400 minus 80, which would give me 420. So after 2 months, Sally has saved 420 euros. Because that's what 80 fewer euros than 500 is. That's what the problem says. After 2 months, Teddy has saved 80 more euros than Sally. So Sally must have saved 420, right? Okay, but that's after 2 months. And we want to find out how much she makes every 1 month. So we need to figure out how much she saves every 1 month. Meaning I need to take 420 and divide it by 2. And this will give me the amount of money that Sally saves every 1 month. So 2 goes into 4 twice. And if you know that the half of 420 is 210, perfect. This would be a long way to do this, but it's not wrong. And then I'd pull down the zero. Whoa. I'd pull down the zero and I'd say, how many times does 2 fit into 0? And the answer is 0. So she saves 210 euros per month. Plus the 800 that she spends will give me the total amount of money that she makes. This is a long one. You just need to follow the steps. Put the pieces together. So she makes 1,010 euros per month, right? But the question wasn't how much does Sally make. The question was how much do Sally and Teddy make altogether? So I need to add up their salaries. So that would be 1,050 plus 1,060. 1,010, sorry. And what we would get here is 2,060. So together, Teddy and Sally make 2,060 euros. And that's how I would solve these problems. I know that last one might have been a little more challenging, but really if you follow each of the steps, if you put together the pieces that the problem gives you, you can solve it. I know it. Okay, so that'll be all for today. Do your worksheets for Wednesday and Thursday, and I will see you again on Friday when we correct them together. Have a good day. Bye.